Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people, and welcome back to Broston County, episode 10. We're already up to 10. Look at all the people walking. I love seeing pedestrians in cities that I build. I just think it's kind of cool. We're over here in our newish pedestrian area. We're going to come back to this in just a minute, but first I want to come over here, and I don't like that. I know this is temporary, but I don't like how I left it. And I know how big the cargo harbor is roughly, and if we have to make adjustments when we actually put it in, so be it. But let's get the train where the train's going to go. And it sits back. It's an 8-tile asset. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 would be about where we need the road to be. So what I'm going to do is just grab this. I'm going to pause since we're going to be disrupting cargo here, and that's right, this doesn't have a road built in. I thought it did. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade that to a one-way, and then we're just going to bring this in like that, and then we're going to move this, plop it in right there. The cargo hub may wind up fitting in differently. If it does, it does. I just don't like that I left it like that. I don't know. It was bothering me after the last video. It really was. It was just bothering me. We're gonna get rid of all this rail because we don't need it. I'm also gonna turn down the volume in my headset. Sorry if that made a little bump on the microphone. My microphone is also my DAC for my headset, so it could potentially cause problems. Now, we're gonna see if this will make a good connection using the mod. If not, we'll manually do it. But I think I can go from here to here. Wrong shape. Change end. Change end. There we go. Yeah, see that? Might be a bit sharp right there. Oh, I left anarchy on again. Oi. Alright, that's fine. What we'll do is just upgrade it. Whoops. We'll upgrade it in place, just with the exact same stuff. We'll just turn anarchy on and that'll get rid of the trees that are poking through. There we go. Is that too sharp of a curve? That's too sharp of a curve. I don't care for that. So let's see if we can't smooth this out someday. There we go. So in cargo and everything can go up there. That is now easily able to get shipments that are being imported. Because right now we are importing a ton of cargo. If we take a look, I want that to go away. If we take a look, all of our goods are coming in imports. They're all going there and then going down there. And really, this is going to flood because I put in railroads? What? Did I do something to change the train here, or is it just being weird? I think it's just being weird. That will stay flooded for a little while. Oh well. It'll sort itself out. You know what would be a good addition that we don't have anywhere in the city? It's under here. We don't have a pumper truck. We don't have it anywhere. And it pollutes, so why not add it over here by these polluting uses? So this area will need fire coverage, and I think we're gonna go ahead and go with some of our larger facilities over here. Though I don't know that we need it. And it gives good coverage though, and it'll cover most of this neighborhood that we're gonna build. So we're gonna put in just some fire and some police. I'm not gonna worry about healthcare for now. Though I will do some death care back here so that, you know, if people croak while at work, they can, you know, have a quick ride. So I want to change that. That can stay on police cars. And I want to change this to the big fire engines. And now, since we do have some industrial need, we should see some development happen. We've got this over here for industrial, and they're struggling to get employees. Gee, I wonder why. They're really far away from where all the people live. So they'll just have to endure that struggle. We're going to go like that, and then like that, and like that. That's it. And even though there's demand, very little demand, it's not really developing. But that's okay, because we're about to add some citizens. And I know I said I'm going to work on Beechwood Mall, and I am, but I real quick want to come up here. And so we built this little neighborhood away from the town. And it's packed. It's dense. I mean, there's a little separation between these houses back here, but up here is pretty dense. And then down here, we don't have that density. I don't think that makes sense. So we're going to de-zone this, get these houses to go away. I mean, this is, you know, the city center area. So, God, I hope I didn't just cut those power lines off. If I did, I think it'll be all right. But this is kind of the city center, so you would expect there to be a bit more density here. We are going to leave a little separation from the school. I did cut that off, so let's get that back in real quick. And then where there's natural separation, we're going to allow it to stay, but otherwise, we're just going to fill this in. I don't know. It just, I was looking at it when I was editing episode 7, I want to say. And just realized, actually, man, I really don't want these right behind the high school. So we're going to bring that power line on down. Yeah, that's better. I just want to leave the high school as kind of its own place. And then we'll probably need like one more type of park over here. Maybe a dog park, or maybe we could do something different. Maybe a skate park, kind of like just off the downtown-ish area here. It too did a bit of weird with the land, but I'm okay with flattening out that little bit. I just didn't want to do the huge amount that would have been required for the riding stables. I think it would have been a bit excessive. So we're going to bring that back, and then we're going to soften it out a little farther away from the asset itself, and then it looks fine. And that's right there. Even though this is a small town, hey, they can still have skaters. And then we will throw in a dog park right, kind of like to sit in the middle and then de-zone just around it. Just to leave it, again, just a bit of separation. There we go. And then these people can live right across the street from the dog park. So we need, obviously, we can't have just one street connection into this area. That would be stupid. So we need definitely to have some other way to drive over here. Plus, this dead ends. And that's never going to be okay. So what I want to do is get my bike path here and bring it down. I'm not 100% sure how I want this to go just yet. That'd be a really short distance to be able to get that in. This can come on around back though. And then we would want to go right behind the statue. I did go ahead and put in some of the unique assets into this area. That means this road is now no longer where I want it. But you can see we've got the Statue of Wealth, the Statue of Shopping, the Lazaret Plaza, I don't know how to say it, Friendly Neighborhood Park, some of the regular just pedestrian area stuff, including some of the small classrooms. But to pay tribute to what was here, we have the Statue of Industry in a rainstorm. Probably going to get hit by lightning any moment now. But he can take it. He's tough. He's an industrial man. This, unfortunately, is going to mean this road will now come out where that starts dipping down, but I think I'm okay with it. Now I just want to know, where am I going to connect down here? Like, obviously I don't want a connection here. That would be tragic. And I think we need at least a collector going up into here. So we're going to do that with this one and have it tee into where that is. And then we're going to do something similar down here, but with the smaller road. We're just going to connect these on that end because that one's already connected. But I'm almost thinking that I am okay with just having these 3 connections into the area and leaving this as just open space. Maybe we can extend our city park over into this area as well. It's always an option to just continue bringing this park on over. I mean, look at the amount of money that thing's making us. Cool. So I have a bit of a plan for what I want to do here. We're going to leave this space back here. We will zone on this side of the road, but for the most part, this space back here is going to stay as is. I do need to draw in some small districts, though, just for what I want to accomplish. I'm wondering, should I just connect that so we at least get some more zoning there? We're going to have that gap there just because we had to clear the statue. The only other thing would have been is to have the statue kind of sit in its own little area, which I guess we could have, but not really down with that idea, so I'm not doing it. Let's get water in. Let's fix the water, I should say. Water is in, but it's here for what used to be here. So let's fix this. I'm going to get rid of all these water pipes and place new ones down. There we go. That's better. It follows what I wanted. But what I want to have over here is some area that is zoned with our new shopping malls features. I'm also thinking I want to kind of cheese our placement of our service points. So you can do this. This is totally a thing that works. And now that's all part of the same place. So I can grab this and bring this over here and things will just teleport. They will. I want to deliver everything. And now I want some shopping malls buildings in here. And I think where I want them is in this center part. And then we'll do a little bit of office and then a lot of residential in here. I don't think I'm going to use the wall-to-wall buildings, though. I think I'm going to go with something a little bit different. So let's remember what button we need to push and come in here and make a district just right around our square here. And here in Beechwood Square, Beechwood Mall, this all needs better names, and I'm looking at you, comment section. Give us some names. We need name suggestions. I can English. And then we are gonna just fill most of this in. In fact, we're gonna fill it all in and see how it looks. And then if I don't like how it looks, we can change it. And then here I want just a little bit of office as a buffer. I think I'm gonna leave this open. A little bit of office as a buffer there. And then the same back here. Do I want to preserve sightlines on that? No, because that's the entrance to the square, I think. No, I am going to preserve the sightlines into that. I think it's important. So here we want to do a little bit of office. These offices will not develop anytime soon, I don't think. But that's okay. And then we will bring that in right there and then clear that for our sightlines. And then cool. We are going to go high density over here. But again, I want to do a theme. And this is where I need to check my themes real quick. Because I don't think the theme I want to use has offices. How do I? Here we go. Heart of Korea. Show included. You don't have offices, do you? That's a bummer. That's a little frustrating. So let me think about this for a second. All right. Yeah, we're just going to have to do the Heart of Korea and be happy with that. So this is all going to become a district except for where we are doing that commercial specialization. We don't need to worry about getting this outside part of the road. I don't think I want to zone that close to the highway since it's going to be so much residential. And let me just get this zone drawn in here real quick. There you go. So now we've got Hemlock Park here as well. So we're going to go styles on that and go Heart of Korea. Save that. And then we are going to go ahead and get in a lot more residential here. And then we'll get the game unpaused. Let's see here. Yeah, definitely all of this and all of this and most of this, but maybe only to here, because that, I don't know how loud that statue is. It's not very loud. Okay. So we can come pretty close up to that, but I think I may want to reserve a little bit of commercial for that, but I don't want it to be shopping malls. I want it to be distinct back here. So we will fill all of this in and then unpause in a minute and see what we get. I'm going to leave this front section undone for now. Well, again, we may come back to that, but for now I want to leave it. Yeah, we're leaving that section empty. We're leaving that empty. We could bring some residential in here, right next to these parks. I don't think that's a bad idea. These buildings will look fine right up against parks. Just the way they build in, they're pretty awesome. So cool. I should be able to unpause that, and we should start getting some development in. But that's going to probably sap a lot of our demand, though we are getting offices developing, and that's kind of cool. Leaving this stuff in the middle open for now, just to see where all of that lands. So I want to jump over to here for just a little while. And we're going to put in another big asset. The shopping mall. I think this would be fantastic right here. It's right on the highway, good visibility. We can connect it off of that collector right there. I just want to bump it back just a bit here, like to about there, and then I do want to kind of get it lined up with this. So is there an easy way to make that happen? So let's bring it up a little closer to this exit ramp just for a little bit better visibility. All the parking is going to go back here. Every bit of it is going to go back here, and then I think our entrance is going to kind of like come over here. Honestly, it should probably have more than one entrance, though. But I don't want to do just an entrance there. It's really close to the intersection. I don't know. I do know that I want to continue our bicycle road with trees, though. Let's look at it and see what we think about it. We're going to just delete this. So I want that to come out straight. And for now, we'll just extend that, and then we'll figure out that other road leader. I guess we can also maybe have our second entrance in the rear back here. That's an option. And then I want to bring this down, and I want to bring this road right up to the edge here. So probably right there. Yeah, right there. And then get that connected like that. There we go. Got a little bit of a dip right here, but it shouldn't be too hard to smooth that out, because it's not that extreme. And since we're not putting parking on this end, this is fine. Yeah, that blends in nicely. Cool. So now we've got, you've got an entrance here. Somebody could just stop and just, do a drop off right there. We could maybe do a bus stop there or something like that. We've got just a big blank wall there, so we don't need anything on that end. We do need to do something here, though, to make this look like it's actually connected for garbage pickup. We'll consider something for that. And then same thing over here. We need to do something. I just don't know what that something is just yet. But what I want to do right now is put in a parking lot. So that's part of our parking lot. But I'm not done. Oh, no, no, no. I am not done. What do you mean power and water? What? What? Did I not get this reconnected? Oh, the lightning. That is the downside of using power lines. I'm about to say, there's a ton of power. Oh, we also lost an entire... Wow, okay. That should solve our problem. Is that not going to jump back up? Oh, we're still pretty close on power. I really thought we had enough. Okay. Oh, hey, look, we're getting some industry. Granted, it's all going right back out of business because we don't have enough workers, but that's all right. How's this area doing, by the way? It has massive land value, so it should... Can I please click that? Yeah, it should be upgrading pretty quick into just the maximum level. Of course, these... Oh, no, they're not. Okay, yeah. Look at that. We've got a ton of 5-star already. And these are all low density, but they're very vertical buildings. And I think they go well with the shopping malls stuff. I just think there's a nice cohesion between the two looks. And it works. Where are we on a death wave? Oh, we've got cemeteries. Okay. We got cemeteries emptying. That would probably contribute to it. Is there another cemetery in town? I think there is. Isn't there another cemetery in this town? I thought there was. Well, anyways, I'm going to go over here, finish out our parking, and I guess we'll get some water pipes as well while we're doing that. But I'm going to get this parking lot built out, and then we will recap and see how everything that we have built today has developed. So we have a ton of parking. I even went so far as to get that little curved road back in. Yeah, tons of parking, but it's a shopping mall, and shopping malls have tons and tons of parking. We will eventually get some nice landscaping and things like that in around this. I really think we need to do a detailing episode. The final thing I want to do real quick, though, is unlock that segment and these segments up here. And I come out of that tool, upgrade this. I don't know if this whole thing needs to be a bicycle path around here. It definitely doesn't need to be back here. So I'm going to change that. We are going to keep the trees, but we don't need to keep the bicycle path. And then we want to relock that. That doesn't seem like that's where that was, but okay. And it seems like there was more here as well. Was really... Where are you going? Hey. That's not how that works. It seems like there was more segments here that were locked. Was that part of it? You only place this thing one time. I don't remember if that was part of it or not. We're going to lock it just in case. And I'm pretty sure that was all that was there. Now I want to come in here and reestablish our crosswalks on this end. And then just draw in a little path, which is going to be really tricky since it's just one tile. But what you can do is do like that, and do like that, and then grab the nodes. Grab the nodes and line that up that way. And then that'll get them across at the crosswalk a little bit better. So just drag them where you need them. And the beauty of movement. Look at all the people coming here to park. And we're still making pretty good money. So let's go take a look at the other areas other than this desolate mall that needs landscaping. I hope you guys are okay that I kind of, do detailing in bigger passes instead of detailing each area as I build it. So we've got our shopping mall, which I think it looks fine. Shopping mall. I mean, what do you expect it to look like? We've got like shipping containers. How would those have gotten there? Do I have ploppable concrete? I think I do. Thought I did. I really thought I had it. We've got concrete tiles, concrete decal. I really thought I had ploppable concrete. But apparently I don't, so that may be something I want to investigate getting, because I think if I come in here with the surface brush, surface painter brush, it's going to do some weird stuff. Yeah, it comes out of a weird angle. Though maybe that's okay. Because what I could do is then come in with a path, align this to just grid, and maybe clean this up a little bit. I don't know, I think I'm making it worse. Yeah, it's gonna, yeah, that's not the answer. The path is not the answer. Let's delete those and let's clean this back up and just have it come out at a weird angle for now, and I'll have to investigate getting some sort of decal. Let's bring that all the way to there. I don't like how it's done this, but the only thing I could do would be come in like that, and then that just makes it worse and worse and worse. So we're just gonna have to be okay with a little imperfection right there. But man, that is one heck of a shopping mall. We may do a little bit of commercial here that can kind of like work off of this. We are definitely gonna need another entrance to this area. I don't know where exactly yet. We may have to do it here. This one entrance probably isn't going to be enough. Oh yeah, before we go look at the rest of the areas, I wanted to hold down Alt and bring this straight down to where it makes a little more sense. Just right there where it disappears, and same on this end. Cool. So shopping mall. And yeah, we're going to have cars doing weird turnaround things. We've got some imperfections there. I had to do a little gap here because of this locked segment. There's only a node there, there's only a node there, and our parking lot didn't line up to that, and that's fine. And it comes out kind of at a weird angle over there, but in all, I think it'll be all right. I kind of do like that to park, you have to kind of come down this other road. And that's more of like a pickup road. So that gets that done. Let's go back up here, take a look and see how this area is filling in. And I am much happier here. The cemetery full? No, but we have a death wave. I'm going to stop it emptying. Yeah, I'm happier with the density that we have here. I think this is the way to go. And then as we start coming out this way into this neighborhood, we'll decrease the density, and then both of these areas over here will be less dense. So Park Hills and Linden Hills will have a lot less density. So Destin, my guy, I'd love for you to try to make some sort of nice square here, however you want to accomplish that. But I'd really like to see your attempt at something like that. And look at all the traffic using our highway. I did, between videos, add in some turn lanes here. Things are getting just a little busy at our intersection. And same thing down here. We have a turn lane, dedicated turn lanes here. And that helped out a lot. But our fishing industry, doing fantastic from last video. Our industry area, they'll work themselves out. They'll eventually get enough workers. We have a huge demand for residential, and we've got a lot of places that haven't upgraded yet. Like, I think a lot of here is still just level 2s. We might even still have some level 1s up here. Oh, we got level 3s. There are no level 2s. Oh, is land value that good up here? It's not bad. I think, though, it might be education holding them back a little bit. Yeah, we are going to have to expand education as well. But yeah, we're looking good there. And then, of course, down here, and we're not done with this area by any stretch of imagination. Obviously, we still have to do some things down the middle. I just wanted to see what our demand was like before I did anything with that. But we can definitely fill in some here. But I do want to see is how much activity is now coming through here. It is a focus of residential, which I kind of figured we would get because we have just a little over 50% residential. We are getting 11 tourists per week. It seems low. We might need to, we're going to need to add in some more cargo trucks before we wrap it up. Are they here in this menu? I think so. Yeah, small cargo service point. So I'm going to turn Anarchy off. I'm going to bump that back here. There we go. And then between those two, they should be fine. should be just fine. So this area is costing us a lot of money, $3,800. But I'm going to assume that we're selling enough stuff. I guess since it's not commercial focused, it doesn't tell us how many goods we've sold. That's a little disappointing, but we will get a landmark out of that. It's not tracking the amount of commercial sold. I thought it would. I thought it would also track the number of offices in the zone, even though it's not focused on that. I thought it would still track it, but yeah, it says right there with a residential focus. Oh well, hopefully we'll get 2,000 people in here. We probably will. Let's look. A lot of these homes have upgraded already, so we still have big residential demand. So let's just go ahead and satisfy that residential demand and bring that all the way here. Let's make sure that's not going to be deafening for them. It's not. And then up here, we'll bring it up to about the edge of these parks. That way, we do maintain. I'm all about maintaining the site corridor there. So let's just watch for a minute and see how many more residents that gets us. Probably, obviously, not going to get us up to the amount we need, but I am curious how much we'll get. And as I was waiting for things to happen, I expanded the footprint of the district to go ahead and cover all that, but I realized we have no services in this area, none. So they have massive land value, but they have no services. So we need to find somewhere to add some services in here. What I'm thinking we'll do best is just here on the edges, since we've got this space kind of reserved anyway. Okay, I can't get a hospital in here, but I could possibly get one in here. Yeah, let's get a hospital in right there. Again, maintaining those sight lines, but man, that gives us... You can't tell how much it really covers because these are pedestrian roads. Now, if I put it on a pedestrian road, and that's weird. If I go back there, it will spread to the pedestrian road, but it doesn't when it's up here, even though it's on... Well, I guess... Yeah, see, it does if I put it on the regular road, but if I put it on that road, it doesn't. So we definitely need to have it off of one of these regular roads then, just to be sure we are getting good coverage. So we'll put that in kind of like here, and then we'll come in with a large police station like back here, or maybe over here. Oh, hi. Cool, we just hit a milestone, so we've only got one more till we get my cargo harbor. I'm excited. Cargo harbor. Yeah, we'll do fire there, police right here, and we might even give them a post office. Why not? Where can we get a post office in that's gonna be okay? That's right. They can't be placed on those roads, so it'd have to be like down here. That's fine. We can put one down there. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I hope you're okay with that too. Death care, though, I think can go on. These are the roads. And you know what? Ooh, yeah. Since we did the Heart of Korea, let's do this for death care. Right back there. I like that building. It's such a nice looking building. For being a crematorium, just fancy building. Let's give them a luxury hearse. So good. Now they have services as well. Unfortunately, by expanding it, now both of my districts are on top of each other, and I can't, no matter what I do, I can't click them all once. So I have to come over here, click the service building, and then hit it. And man, we are really close to getting 2,000 people. I bet we've got a few buildings that still need to upgrade, and we've got a couple buildings that are still going to upgrade. So I'm going to give it just a second more here and get this thing all the way upgraded. Oh, never mind. There it goes. That took care of it. So we've got some cool things happening. I don't know that we're going to use this in this pedestrian area, but we will use it somewhere. I would like to get some more tourists in here. I'm kind of surprised there aren't more, to be honest, given that we have a lot of touristy things in here. How many tourists are coming into the town to begin with? Only 189. That could be part of our problem. What I'm thinking about doing is bringing this track off here and doing a train station back here. Or, as we talked about previously, maybe doing some sort of hub here. We can maybe do some cruise ships over this way. I don't really know. But let's take one last look here and see what we got. University, we did get ships, but we didn't get the one I want. But we did get our inland water treatment plant. I guess I could get that in place for Destin. So it's one thing he doesn't have to worry about. So I'm going to pause to do this. We currently have 451,000 produced. These each do 160,000. So that right there is 320. Yeah, so if I then bring a road in, let's see, you are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, yep, what, right? Did I count right? Yeah, I counted right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So in our road right here for these. Turn all the snap tubes back on. And I think I would like to be able to get like another one here before the road comes back up. And then bring that road right along here. And then I'm going to grab this one and move it back here just so we can, you know, have a good visual of kind of what the plan is back here. And then we can get rid of all of those. And these don't pollute, if I remember right. Maybe if they do, it's very minor. So get our water pipes. How is it that every time I sit down thinking I am going to record a short episode, I wind up not recording a short episode? So not the straightest water pipes, but it will work. And then unpause. And yeah, we've got beautiful capacity. We're over by 160, 320. I guess we can go ahead and put in one more. I mathed wrong. Yeah, let's do one more then. Let's just get it done so that when Destin takes the city back next, he will be in good shape to do so. We might need to do some more water towers. I got rid of the water pumps that kept draining the river. It was just kind of an unfortunate thing. Let's do a water tower kind of up here in this neighborhood. I think they would probably have their own water tower. Where do we want to put that? Maybe right behind the high school. And that should get us at least where we need to be for water for now. Yeah, that gives us a lot. So cool. I'm really pleased with the progress we made, even though we don't have enough people to go work over there. We've grown the city quite a bit. Hopefully we can get it up to 46,000 so that we can get this replaced with an actual cargo harbor, take advantage of the boats. That'll really be a boon to our imports. Though we shouldn't be, we're not importing near as much as we were, which is good because that helps take care of traffic as well. Speaking of, overall the city's fine. We probably still have our same hotspots. Actually, right now they're fine, but it ebbs and flows. But we're going to leave it there. So until next time, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.